Try to run again, and I'll cripple you. Do you hear me?
I understand, Mother. I'll be good.
That's good.
I like pretty girls. Like
Mother. Mother, I won't marry him. Please help me.
You're a girl. Continuing the family line is your duty. All women go through this. Just bear with it.
you wicked thing. You're being so cruel. I paid 200,000 to buy you, so you could give my family an heir, not end our line. Refund. Refund. That wicked woman. Who would dare?
What a vile woman. What are you freaking out about? He's your man. What's wrong with touching you? In-laws. Girls are naive. Just teach her when you get back. Give us a refund. How can we do that?
No matter how good your daughter is, we don't dare take her. Refund. Let's go.
In-laws. 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 Slow down, in-laws. You bitch.
From the start it was you who forced me to marry.
The film
A
was
refund is
translated
perfect.
and
I don't want to
narrated by
marry.
M.
You go
Media.
continue the family line.
What did you say? I dare you to say that again. I'll beat you to death.
I said I don't want to marry. Mother, I was wrong. Please stop hitting me. As long as you don't make me marry that fool, I'll even sell my kidney, sell my blood. I'll make sure you live a good life.
You want to run? I'll cripple your legs. Then see how you run.
Stop. Get out. Nobody touches my daughter.
Xu Ling. Sun Zhang.
Child, you suffered.
Come, get up.
I don't know you.
I'm your father.
I'm your mother. Child, Mother's here. I'm so sorry I'm late.
You? How did you find us? I didn't.
Back then, my wife and you gave birth in the same hospital. A careless nurse switched the babies. She's our daughter. You're a mother too. How can you be so cruel?
No. You listen to me.
I don't want to marry that fool. Please help me. I can pay you back.
Child, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Mother and Dad are here. No one will bully you again. Wanzi, I'm your mother.
Past life.
Stay away from me. If you're my mother, why are you so heartlessly abandoning me?
Daughter, let's talk things out. Put the knife down first. How can you be so cruel to your mother?
I don't have a mother. You all of you just bully me.
Wait a minute. Did you forget something?
Get out. In my past life, I was foolish and stubborn. I didn't understand how to show weakness. I didn't understand how to manipulate people's hearts. That's why I ended up being abandoned by everyone. This time, I will definitely not repeat the same mistakes.
Let's go. Go home.
Hello, baby. There's a problem with the plan now. That wretched woman has been brought back.
What?
Shu Yuking.
Didn't he say you could directly marry her off?
But that bitch has been taken away.
I absolutely cannot let this woman come back just to take what's mine.
The House of Shu.
We're home.
Don't be afraid. We're home now, with Mother and Dad here from now on. No one will dare bully you again.
I'm back. Then, where is she?
Dad! I'm home.
Shurin.
You're that younger sister. Behave yourself from now on. Don't bring your countryside habits into our home.
How dare you speak like that?
Little princess. Brother bought you a Zuin Fuji cake.
Brother is just a bit slow to warm up. It'll be fine once you get used to it.
The film was translated
okay.
and narrated by
There's
M.
plenty
Media.
of time.
Yuking, what's wrong with you? Don't scare brother.
You king.
Wanting to rely on showing weakness to gain Mother and Dad's attention. I can only say you have a little bit of brains, but not much.
Goldenfang.
In my past life, Shu Yuking took my work which she plagiarized and saved Gu Nanfeng. That's how she was able to win the gold medal in the design competition. Suppose this time, I'm the one who saves Gu Nanfeng. Shu Yuking, will you still be so lucky in this life?
Brother, I love you so much. Do you know? You are all my dreams.
Miss, please behave yourself. This dress is mine.
In your heart, am I even less important than this ragged dress? Since I can't have you, it's better to just destroy it.
Don't get excited.
We're screwed. Dead end.
Women's restroom. What are you doing? Who are you?
I should be asking you that. What have you done that makes you feel guilty? That girl actually threw sulfuric acid at you.
What did I do that makes me feel guilty? That was a Sasangfen, okay.
Gu Nanfeng, come out here. Gu Nanfeng, you can't escape. I like you so much. Yet you treat me like this. Gu Nanfeng, I know. You're in there.
She has sulfuric acid.
That shameless couple, come out.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
Get in. Cooperate with me.
You adulterous couple, get out here.
Are you trying to die? Disturbing other people's business. What bad luck. You're making my man lose his erection. You're responsible for this. are you trying to do? If you don't talk, I'll call the police.
No. I'm so sorry. I mistook you for someone else.
Just now. Thank you.
You're welcome. Doing what's right. Your clothes. But this is A's new design. I'm afraid it won't be easy to handle.
Do you know their brand?
Of course. Who in the design world doesn't know A's dresses? A's dresses. They're legendary.
So, you're a designer.
Not yet. But I will be. This is troublesome. But it's not impossible to deal with.
You have a way.
Of course.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
This woman. Interesting. Not bad. Your innovation is bold. But, inlaid diamonds. Isn't it too extravagant?
It's just moissanite. A's brand tonality is in a luxury. Gorgeous diamonds are a perfect match.
Interesting explanation. Are you interested in participating in the design competition?
Of course. However, registration has closed. I missed it.
I'm very interested in you. I hope next time we can meet again.
How did it go? Everything went smoothly. You're a good actor.
Here.
You said you wanted to participate in the competition. Why bother with all the trouble?
You don't understand. All right. Happy cooperation. Never see you again.
Oh my god. This woman is so amazing. By altering a single dress, she can become famous all over the internet. Mother and Dad, I'm not your biological daughter. I should go to where I belong. Silly child. What nonsense are you talking about? Mother has raised you for over 20 years. You are my daughter, but sister. She's coming back. She definitely won't like me. I'm afraid you won't want me anymore. 1Z, she doesn't think that way. 1Z? I knew you wouldn't be able to accept it. So she offered to stay in a hotel. Wait till you accept it. Then bring her back. But
You King. This child, Wanzi, has suffered a lot, and she's very sensible. I hope you two can get along peacefully. You can't be spoiled and willful.
such vicious scheming. This way, the unreasonable one becomes me instead. Didn't Mother say? Shiwanzi is incredibly stupid. It's all fake. Sister, it's all my fault. I apologize to you. Let's get along well from now on. Okay.
Are you apologizing for occupying my position for 20 years? Or for driving me out of the house and attempting suicide for show?
You?
How can you talk like that?
Wanzi, you can't treat your sister like this.
I'm just kidding, sister. From now on, let's get along well. By the way, I heard you're also participating in the VK fashion design competition. I'll be there too. I hope we can both achieve good results.
You just came back and you want to compete with me for everything. Shiwanzi, why don't you just die? Tomorrow is the deadline for submission. If Xiu Wanzi doesn't have a piece, then I'll be the only one participating. So beautiful. Such an inspired work. What if I take it to the competition?
The film was translated and narrated
No one has seen
by
this painting.
Media.
Even if she complains to mother and dad, it doesn't matter. I'll just say it's mine. That she copied me. Yes, that's what I'll do.
Sister, what are you doing here so late at night?
I went to the wrong room.
Wrong room. Shouldn't you be in the bedroom? This is the study. So, you want to peek at my designs?
Even if I did look, what can he do to me? I have plenty of ways to prevent you from participating in the competition.
You dropped the act so quickly. I thought you could keep up this sisterly love charade for a few more days.
You bitch! Get back to where you belong.
Where I belong.
You unfashionable bumpkin. Don't try to compete with me for what doesn't belong to you.
This slap is for the one you gave me earlier.
How dare you hit me?
What's there to not dare? Do I need to pick a day to hit you? This slap is for entering my room without permission and peeking at my designs. This slap is to tell you that your things were all stolen from me. My things are with you. That was 20 years ago. How did it become yours?
Sister, I was wrong, I'm sorry. Stop hitting me. You Chang! What happened to your face? How did it get so swollen? Mother, it's all my fault. I made sister angry. That's why she hit me. How dare you do this to my daughter?
What about me? Am I not your daughter too?
Wanzi, you're the older sister. Can't you just give in to your younger sister? Mother, don't say that about sister. I just wanted to take a look at sister's design. I didn't expect sister to misunderstand and hit me. I'm really okay, mother. It's just a design competition. Why make you sisters fight? It's just a small design, even if I looked at it, so what?
Since mother said so. Of course. Sister, go ahead and look.
Does it still hurt? Mother, sister, are you going to prepare to submit your design? I forgot to tell you. Your design has already been submitted by me. If you go now, it will be considered plagiarism, and
What? Last night's slap wasn't enough.
even if you hit me. So what? Mother's on my side. Even if I take your place. If you have the ability, take it back. If you're not brave enough, stop barking like a damn dog. Get out.
Usurper. How dare you be so arrogant?
Do you dare to hit me hard? If you have the guts, hit me hard.
If you're scared, stop pretending.
You damn witch. I will never let you go. Congratulations to all the contestants who have made it through the rounds to our finals. Mother and Dad, please take your seats. Sister? Some people didn't even participate, but still have the nerve to show up. How shameless.
How do you know I didn't participate?
Don't be ridiculous. I've already seen the list of participants. Your name isn't on it. Shu 1Z. I'll show you how. I used your work to take
Bill
what
was
should have been yours.
translated and narrated by M.
I am looking forward.
To it, I will now announce the winners of this design competition. Third place, Wei Tan. Second place, Luke Hare. Are you crazy? Master Kyer is actually second. Then how amazing is this champion?
Master Kyer is actually only took second place. This is unbelievable.
Oh my god! Luke Hare won a national award. Who is so amazing?
You King. It seems this championship belongs to you.
Dad, it's not confirmed yet. Your design? Your dad asked someone about it. A well-known master in the industry praised it to the skies. What's there to worry about? Next up is our most exciting winner. Champion? She is Shu 1Z. The champion is actually Shu 1Z. Wait. Someone who didn't participate in the competition. Why is she the champion? Miss Shu, you did not win the award. We deeply regret this, but Miss Shu 1Z's registration process was legal and compliant. There were no omissions.
Sister, when you're out and about, mind your manners. You're so anxious, it will make others think we're at odds.
You?
Her registration process. I had my assistant handle it. And for fairness, I personally cancelled my evaluation of her work. So, do you have a problem with that?
Then why didn't my work make it into the top 3? You must give me an explanation.
You're Shu Yuking, a designer who submitted a blank drawing. Why do you think you would win an award? Or do you already believe this award belongs to you?
Blank design. Is this woman crazy? I think there's some backdoor deal going on. Both Shu family daughters. The difference is clear.
No, this is impossible.
Someone, bring the sealed design box.
No, this isn't real.
Shu Yuking, just you wait. Your life, from this moment on, is completely over.
This isn't real.
This draft. I've seen it before. How could this be?
Yes, Yiching. Did you submit the wrong work?
Shu Yuking. It clearly states your name on it. Daring to disregard the competition. Miss Shu, do you know the consequences?
It's you. All of this is you. You're behind this, aren't you?
Sister, my competition entry. You submitted it for me. Have you forgotten? If you want Shu Yuking in the game, the timing of the handwriting's disappearance must be perfectly controlled.
When did I ever help you? Submit it.
You submitted the competition piece, didn't you notice? The bottom right corner of that stack has my name on it.
Shuwanyi.
All of this is your doing, isn't it?
The film
I
was
didn't do
translated and
Every
narrated by
choice
Media.
was your own. If it weren't for your desire to take shortcuts, using my work to enter the competition, how did things end up like this? Even if you had just copied it, it wouldn't have turned out like this. All the choices were yours. It's because you're too foolish. You can't blame anyone.
Mother, Dad? I'm sorry. Yu Ching? Yu Ching?
I've seen your designs. You're very talented. So, are you interested in becoming my personal designer?
I prefer you to be my top VIP.
What do you mean?
You'll find out soon enough. My top VIP status is only for you.
She's the first to refuse my offer as a designer. Quite interesting.
What did you do to Yuking?
Brother, what could I possibly do to her?
Yuking was clearly the winner. How did you end up winning in the end?
From the very beginning, she could never have been the winner. Do you know why? Someone who only plagiarizes will always be chewing on others' leftovers.
Sister? I already gave you the championship. Why? Are you still targeting me like this? Brother, sister doesn't like me. No matter how much I want to get along with her, it's just not possible. Maybe I should just leave.
Leave? Why would you leave? You're my Shorin's sister. Apologize to Yuking.
I've sent the evidence to your phone. If you still don't admit it, I can only say, you can't wake someone who is pretending to be asleep.
Yuking!
Brother, sister must have misunderstood. I didn't.
Forget it! Be more careful in the future.
I knew you were the best to me, brother. You're the best. Shu won you, so what if you won the competition? As long as mother and dad and brother are on my side, you'll still lose. Recently, the fashion competition held in our city has come to a close. In this competition, a new dark horse emerged with exceptional talent and a keen eye for fashion, successfully winning the championship. She even defeated the contestant who won the National Design Award multiple times. She is Miss Shiwani. Now, let's review Miss Shiwani's outstanding works.
I didn't expect 1Z to be so capable. This competition carries a lot of weight and is also helpful for our company's development. 1Z, when do you plan to return to our shoe corporation?
Yes, whether it's Wani or Yu Cheng, whoever wins the award brings honor to our Shu family.
Mother and Dad, I have an idea.
Tell us.
While my popularity is still high, I want to use this momentum to open my own fashion studio. Is that okay?
Wani! You don't plan to return to Shu Corporation to help your father.
Mother, I hope you can support my decision. I've been constrained for too long.
The film was
1Z.
translated and narrated by
You can do
Media.
whatever you want. Mother and dad will support you.
Yes. We won't dwell on the past. With Mother and Dad here, no one will dare to bully you again.
Thank you, Mother and Dad.
You want to open a studio? All of this should have been mine. It's all because you little cutie stole it.
Person in charge, Xu Wenzi.
Sister? You're disabled. You can't do anything. I won't. Take you in, little cutie. Tell you what. You like drawing, right? Then stay in my studio. And draw for the rest of your life. If you don't want to die, just obey me.
You plagiarized me. All of this was originally mine.
Then go tell everyone. Tell them I plagiarized you. But will anyone believe you? In our parents' eyes, you're a spoiled and unreasonable daughter. In our brother's eyes, you're a liar. In everyone else's eyes, you're a plagiarist who only knows how to copy my work. So, Shuwani, what do you have to fight me with? You've made it this far. You can only blame your own stupidity. Don't blame anyone, even if you are mother and dad's. Real daughters, so what? You're still being trampled under my feet.
I won't let you go.
You cripple. What can you use to fight me? You always thought the car accident that crippled you was an accident, right? Forgot to tell you, sister. I arranged it.
Person in charge, Xu Wenyi.
Shu Yuking, are you ready? My revenge has just begun.
Tomorrow is that bitch's opening ceremony. No, I can't just sit idly by. Now the fact that I submitted a blank manuscript has been spread by Xu Wenzi, that bitch, throughout the design industry, making it known to everyone. No one dares use my work. Why? That bitch can still live so well after ruining me, while I have to bear all the consequences. This is not fair. What I can't have. Xu Wenyi, you can't have either. Xu Wenyi, you think you're the only one who can play mind games? Yuting! Why is this child acting so strangely today? Yuting! Sharon, come quickly. Yuting's door. She won't open it.
Yuking, open the door. Younger sister. I'll take her to the hospital.
This child was perfectly fine yesterday. Why is she like this today?
Today marks the official establishment of Wenzi Studio. I hope that in the days to come, we can all work hard together.
Sister Wenyi is awesome. Sister Wenyi, lead us to prosperity. No worries about cars and houses in the future.
Dad.
Sister Wanzi, I've seen your designs. You're amazing. God is
The film
practically
was
spoon-feeding you
translated
success.
and narrated by M Media.
All right. Then let's all work hard together.
Okay.
Dad.
Why aren't you answering the phone?
My studio just opened. Things are a bit hectic. I didn't hear it.
You're actually this kind of person. Yuking already apologized to you. And you still reported her to the Design Association, deliberately ruining her future. Is that so? You're sisters after all. I didn't expect you to be so vicious.
I didn't.
For her to act out a little when she's not thinking straight. She definitely wouldn't have such malicious intentions. Yuking,
I was wrong. I apologized to sister. I just wanted mother and dad to pay more attention to me. It was my fault.
I added artificial plasma to the bathtub, creating the false appearance of a suicide attempt by cutting my wrists to slander me and send the report letter. You call that acting out? If she had succeeded, what about me? Should I just swallow my grievances and be abandoned by you? If you insist on favoring her, I can leave on my own.
No matter what, it's Wani who has been wronged. Yu Qing, apologize to your sister. If she forgives you, we'll let bygones be bygones. Sister, I was wrong. I apologize to you. Will you please forgive me?
For what you did to me. One sorry is enough.
don't push it.
Brother, don't forget about the wound on my forehead, how it got there. Who's really pushing it?
It's just a scratch.
Since sister won't forgive me, then I'll kneel until sister forgives me.
Yuking,
Kneel. Do you need me to buy you a durian shell so you can kneel on it? This shows more sincerity.
Enough. The kneeling is done. The apology is made. This matter ends here.
Father,
Yuking doing this is understandable. I've set up a studio for you. But this way, when she recovers, she can work
The
at your
film was
place.
translated
You
and
two can also
narrated
mend
by
your
M.
relationship.
Media.
Mother, do you think so too?
Wang Yu, Yu Qing is younger than you. Just forgive her. Go work at your studio. You can help her out. Dad, Mother, when I get to sister's studio, I'll definitely listen to her.
Good. I've been biased my whole life. I didn't expect that even in a new life. Even though I try so hard to please, I still can't escape fate. A family like this, I don't want it.
Miss you.
Mr. Gu. What a coincidence.
I've been waiting for you. Miss you. Your acting is quite good.
What? What? Abuse of office. Malicious forgery. Guess how many years you'll get if this gets out.
Who are you?
Shu Yuking's blood report shows artificial blood plasma. This malicious forgery and concealment. The report is right here. All the evidence is inside. Right. Including the evidence of you taking the money.
What do you want?
I don't want anything. In half an hour, go to the Shu family's ward and tell them the real blood report. That's all. That's it. If you don't, in half an hour it will be on the dean's desk.
Okay, I'll do it.
Doing something wrong really makes one uneasy. A blank sheet of paper, and she confessed everything. Are you telling me this, Mr. Gu? To threaten me? Thank you.
Miss Shu. Composed. Intelligent. You're really suited for this line of work. But the Shu family isn't quite qualified enough. Be the ladder you climb.
So Mr. Gu is here to discuss a collaboration. I told you, my top VIP treatment is only for you.
But with your current work experience, Miss Shu, as of now, expecting my patronage is practically impossible.
Get to the point.
I can be your strongest partner, helping your studio rise to prominence. But on one condition. You must in the next design competition create a piece that satisfies me. Prove your ability. I never overlook talent, especially when it's mutually beneficial. I think, Miss Shu, you have no reason to refuse.
Gu Nanfeng is a top model. My designs on him will truly shine. It's the studio's quickest path to fame. Top model Chin Gu Nanfeng, personally negotiating a collaboration. How could I refuse?
A woman with absolute talent and exceptional intelligence. A worthy investment. Happy cooperation.
Happy cooperation.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
What's wrong? There's a problem with the design draft.
Sister Wani? She's using the excuse of being Miss Shu, your sister, to not only occupy the office, but also scold several employees relentlessly. Everyone's afraid to speak up now, scared of provoking her. How can you be so stupid? You can't even handle this small task.
Shu Yuking, I never wanted to fight you. Why won't you let me go?
Let you go? You shouldn't have come back. Shouldn't have returned to the Shu family.
If I hadn't fought with all my might, how could I have escaped your clutches in my past life? Since I've been given a second chance, none of you will escape. I've seen your resume. You're a perfect fit for our 1E studio. Start today. Come to work tomorrow. By keeping you under my watch, I'll see what you and Shu Yuking are up to.
How did it go? Was it smooth?
Getting into the studio was smooth, but Shu Wani is wary of me. So these past 2 days, I barely had access to any confidential files. Dealing with her will take time.
But I can't wait that long. Mother and Dad know Shu Wani is clinging to Gu Nanfeng. They try to please her every day. I can't let her continue to be so arrogant any longer. Can you think of something? I want her to disappear immediately.
Okay. Tomorrow night, I'll make her disappear. Wan Yi, still angry with Dad.
Sister, is this how you treat Dad? With this attitude?
He's your father. He's not my father.
Wan Yi, no matter what, we are family. As for you saying you want to sever TIs, I'll pretend I didn't hear it. This time go and sign the contract with Mr. Gu. Can we let Shu Corp sign it?
How come? You want me to transfer the collaboration to Shu Corp? Dream on.
I'm just asking you to sign the contract with Mr. Gu. Sign the contract. After signing, everything will still be your responsibility.
Right, sister. Dad opened Wani's studio for you in the first place. You can't just abandon Shu Corp because you have a collaboration with Gu Nanfeng. You can't just abandon Shu Corp
when you all personally accused me of plagiarism. This familial affection already dissipated. When I said I wanted to sever ties, I wasn't just saying it. One Studio will never become Shoe Corp's wedding dress.
Sister, Shoe Corp is facing a contract termination crisis. Only if you hand over the Gundam Fund collaboration will we be able to overcome this difficulty. Please help Dad.
When you need something, you care. When you don't, I'm just trash to you. The Shu family sure knows how to manipulate things. When I was engulfed in the plagiarism scandal, did any of you stand up and say a word for me? Did any of you stand up for me? And those things you did to me? You think I'll let you off the hook?
Sister?
How could I have a daughter like you?
One Studio no longer belongs to Shoe Corp. If you want to force a sale, you'll have to ask me if I agree.
Shuwani, this is my last act of mercy towards you. This contract will be signed today. Like it or not, you're signing it.
Change the contract.
The film was translated and
Shouldn't you ask
narrated
me,
by
the person
M
involved?
Media.
Mr. Gu, I just think using Shoe Corp to sign would have greater commercial value.
I don't need Shoe Corp's meager commercial value. I said, I value the person. Last time to gather evidence, the legal team was right outside. Does President Shu want them to come in and assess the crime of altering the contract?
Let's go.
If you need help, just ask. I don't want my personal designer driven into a corner.
There really is something I need your help with. After tonight, the design draft will be personally delivered to you.
Deal.
It seems Li Yan is about to make his move. Since I'm isolated and helpless, I'll find a way to save myself. Go back and tell Shu Yuking I will settle all these scores with her. It's over.
I'm sorry. Yesterday, I almost succeeded. But Shuwani was prepared and called someone in advance.
You're so useless. You can't even handle a woman.
Give me another chance. Next time I'll make sure she can't turn things around.
There won't be a next time. Do you think she'd give you another chance to get close to her? Leave, Angel Thief. I don't want to see you.
You King, you gave me a second life. Don't worry. I said I won't disappoint you.
No way. I can't let that little darling continue to thrive. Leon can't do it. Then I'll handle it myself.
My good girl is so successful now, still thinking of her mother, and prepared such a nice house for me.
That woman from the countryside really thinks she's my mother. If you weren't useful, I wouldn't want to see you again in this lifetime. Of course. As long as I'm doing well, I'll definitely take care of you. It's just that now.
What's wrong, Yuking? Is there anything I can help you with? Just tell me.
Ever since Shu Wanyi returned to the Shu family, she's been against me at every turn. She even stole my design drafts. Now the Shu family even opened a studio for her.
That little brat. Back then, I should have strangled her. Yuking, don't worry.
It's heartless. We will never cooperate with you. Now, the cooperation ends immediately. Wanyi, this matter is escalating too quickly. Brands are terminating contracts. What should we do?
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Do you trust me?
Wanyi! Your kindness to us is evident to everyone. No one will doubt you. We all stand firmly here.
From now on, the studio will cease all operations. Try to appease the brands to buy us time.
How? Do you need me to suppress it?
What good would suppressing it do? I promised you I would try to accept your love, but this matter, I want to resolve it myself.
Okay. Just go ahead and do it boldly. I've got your back.
Shuwani, come immediately to Shu Corp to clarify and apologize in person. Announce the closure of Wani Studio. If you implicate Shu Corp, I will hold you legally responsible.
Don't worry. I need to ask you for help.
Sister? She is your foster.
Wani. Hello. Wani might have been kidnapped. Send someone to investigate immediately.
You again, Shu Yuking. What did she give you to make you risk your life to help her against me?
For Yuking, I can do anything. Did you ever hit her with this hand? This is my homemade bomb. I've tested it. Just one of these can blow a 10-pound piece of meat to smithereens. I'll blow up this hand of yours. Yuking would be very happy, wouldn't she?
You're crazy.
Who told you to target Yuking?
The
Everyone
film was
who hurts her
translated
has to die.
and narrated by M Media.
Yuking gave me a new life. So I will eliminate all her enemies for her. Just crippling one hand isn't enough. Of course. I need to make you disappear forever. To make Yuking feel safe. No. How could the Shu Corp do this? Are we cursed today?
Someone jumped from the building.
Just finished eating the melon about the shoes. Real and fake daughters. And now the real daughter has been kidnapped and jumped from a building. My Wanyi.
It's all your fault. You forced her to do this. Hurry up and find a way to save Wanyi.
Calm down.
It took over 20 years for you to come back to me. I can't just watch her die. Save her quickly.
Mother! She has a bomb strapped to her. How can we save her?
Call the police. Calm down. Wanyi. Yes, Mother. Don't be so sad. Sister is still alive. You don't have to be so fake. Wanyi isn't dead yet. Who are you putting on this act for? Shoo, Wanyi. This time you're really doomed. Wanyi. Get out of my way. Mother. Wanyi.
Don't jump.
almost dead. Can you tell me, why are you so willing to do Shu Yuking's bidding, to work for Shu Yuking?
Don't come any closer. Because Yuking made me feel loved. I was born into a loveless family. Domestic violence, insults, and arguments accompanied me throughout my childhood. Yuking's appearance was like a light in my life. Without her, there would be no me now. So I'll do anything she asks. She told me herself that she wanted you gone. So even if it costs me my own life, I must satisfy her.
If you hadn't provoked Ji Yan, would he have tried to hurt me?
Wan Yi, I know you're shaken up and need to rest. But this isn't Yuking's fault. Don't wrong her.
If I remember correctly, Shu Wanyi is your biological daughter. Is this how you usually treat her? Say what you want. Don't let yourself be wronged. I'll back you up.
Mother, you saw it with your own eyes. Do you still think I'm being unreasonable?
Putting on an act? That's always been Shu Yucheng's thing. That Li Yan was her doing. She wanted my daughter dead. All this time, it was us who misunderstood Wan Yu. She suffered for over 20 years. Finally, she's back in our Shu family. And we still wronged her, targeted her. Mother and Dad are so sorry. Brother, do you believe me? I don't even know any Li Yan. You have to believe me. There's no point denying it now. That murderer, he admitted it himself. It's because of you, wanting Wan Yu to disappear, that he tried to harm Wan Yu repeatedly. It's all my fault. I wouldn't listen to reason, and sided with the ungrateful wretch I raised for over 20 years.
Everything she said is true.
Dad, you know my personality. I wouldn't harm sister. It must be that Li Yan coveting sister found an excuse to make a move. Sister, would you really stage a kidnapping just to free me? I know. You hate me for usurping your place, taking your position. I can leave the Shu family. Without evidence, there can be no admission. I'd like to see who Mother and Dad believe more.
You say Yuking directed the murderer. Do you have proof?
Proof. When Shu Yuching accused me, you all turned a blind eye. Now I'm the one lying in a hospital bed, strapped with explosives. I'm the one who's been hurt. And now you ask me for proof. Did you hear it with your own ears and see it with your own eyes? Then why are you asking me for proof? Your entire Shu family, every single one of you, are perpetrators who can't distinguish right from wrong.
How dare you speak to your sister like that? Have you forgotten who your real sister is?
You want proof, right? Is this proof? Enough.
I wanted him gone. Will you help me? No, it's not like that. Listen to my explanation.
Shu Corp will be yours.
Inciting murder, leaking secrets, stealing designs. Every single one of these things is enough to put her in jail. If you personally send her to prison, I will forgive you.
No, I don't want to go to that kind of place. Please forgive me.
Wan Yi. Yuking going to jail will negatively impact our Shu family, too. And she didn't kill you with her own hands. That Li Yan didn't confess to anything in prison. This matter might be a little, but don't worry. I will investigate this matter as soon as possible and get to the bottom of it. Then, I'll send her back to our rural hometown, so she'll never see you again. How about that?
Wan Yi. Dad's right. This has become too big of a deal. It's not good for you either. Later on, you're a public figure too.
Wan Yi. You'll be working for Shu Corp later on. You don't want to see Shu Corp having a daughter who's been in jail, do you?
You're right. I was being too naive. Brother, do you remember pushing me down the stairs and leaving me home alone? I lay on the cold floor all night. My blood had congealed. When we got to the hospital the next day, you still wanted me to apologize to Shu Yuking.
It wasn't me, I thought at the time.
Dad, do you remember when Shu Yuking falsely accused me of plagiarism? You wouldn't even hire a defense lawyer for me. You were the one who handcuffed me. Mother. Children have a natural affection for their mothers. I used to fantasize about what it would be like to be loved by my mother. You shattered my fantasies. I don't feel any love.
Wan Yi! It's all Mom's fault. My fault?
So, I was too naive. I thought family was a priceless treasure. I didn't realize it was so cheap. If you're not willing to send Shu Yuking to prison, then I can only sever all ties with the Shu family.
If the Shu family doesn't want you, then from now on, I'll be your family. Let's go.
Wan Yi! Wan Yi! Dad, I was wrong. I'll be obedient from now on. Please don't abandon me.
The Shu family won't want you anymore. I'll send someone soon to take you back home.
Ungrateful. You replaced our brother. It's her. Sister Wan Yi? Shu Wan Yi, it was you who tempted my brother. Have you seen the news? You and GoldenCinema are trending together. Maybe you should hide for now. Some of their fans are too crazy.
Sassing fans.
Did you seduce my brother? Why would he look at a social scum like you? I heard about the plagiarism incident before. It was Gu Nanfang who personally bailed her out. What's so charming about this woman? Sister Wan Yi? With so many people, what should we do now? Get away from my brother. Otherwise, you'll suffer the consequences.
It's sulfuric acid.
Stop.
Brother Gu Nanfang, is this woman the one who seduced you? I don't believe your taste. Is that bad? Brother Gu Nanfang, you should clarify immediately, so this woman doesn't use you for clout. What the hell is my brother doing? What the hell is my brother doing?
Do I need to clarify?
How is that possible? Didn't Shuwani go to jail because of the plagiarism incident Brother Gunan Feng knew? I heard she's the Shu family's daughter they brought back from the countryside. Her background isn't clear.
The plagiarism issue has been cleared up. My studio will release detailed working hours later. I'll say it again. Shuwani is the person I Gunan Feng have chosen. That won't change.
Gunan Feng, please don't go. Gunan Feng. I'll take care of things. Abroad soon. When I return, I'll find the top designers
Song Wanshu.
to help you win international awards. This is something only I can do for you. Gu Nanfeng's relationship. Shuwani. Only I can stand beside Gu Nanfeng openly.
I've already had my assistant work on the official announcement today, but there wasn't enough time. I'm sorry. I said I wouldn't let you be wronged.
You think I'm still that crybaby little girl who needs comfort?
Right? I forgot. You're someone who can lash out.
In front of the media, you can stand firmly by my side. That's enough as for the follow-up. I hope you won't interfere anymore. I will prove to them that I'm also worthy of standing by your side.
Okay,
The one-of-a-kind piece I sent you. Are you satisfied with it?
of course. Wearing the clothes you design. Going to the international competition. I will definitely win the prize.
When are you leaving?
Tomorrow. Right? Invitation. There's a banquet in 2 days. You can take your designs to the banquet for exhibition. Late Intention Studio should participate in more of these banquets to gain exposure.
Got it. Don't be polite.
Don't worry. I'll be back that night.
Wan Yi. It's about to start. The works have been sent to the exhibition. You should go now.
Didn't we agree that tonight? Why hasn't Gu Nanfeng returned yet? Let's go.
Please show your invitation.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Excuse me, miss. Tonight's banquet is only open to invited guests. This invitation is for Mr. Gu Nanfeng. You cannot enter.
Can't I go in first?
Both of us.
Shen Yanzi.
Please enter.
Thank you, young Master Shen.
I know you. Your designs are breathtaking. You founded the now popular Late Intention Studio. You're also Gu Nanfeng's rumored girlfriend. Let's get acquainted. I'm Shen Yanzi.
So it's the second young master of the Shen family. I've heard so much about you. However, I need to correct you on one thing. Gu Nanfeng and I are in an open and honest relationship.
I have an appointment. Miss Shu, please excuse me.
Wan Yi.
I made it as small as possible, but I couldn't find a suitable model. As expected. The right time, the right place, and the right people. You can't miss a single one. Miss Shu, what are you doing?
Mr. Shen just helped me without asking why. Shouldn't I return the favor? This dress. I have a solution.
I know Miss Shu is quite capable. But making a dress smaller is easy, but with limited time and resources. How do you make it bigger? How do you make it bigger?
Come with me. Do you have dragon thread?
I brought some for the launch today. I just happened to bring some. I've always heard that the people at 1E Studio are constantly embroiled in scandals, constantly trying to please Gunanfang, to climb the ladder. Now it seems that rumors can't be trusted.
Time is of the essence, Mr. Shen. This is just a temporary fix.
To be able to come up with a solution and make changes in such a short
The
time.
film was
If such talent were at
translated
Shencorp,
and
Shencorp
narrated
would
by
definitely improve.
Media.
This isn't a temporary fix. It's a whole new design. Look, the placement of the bow makes the whole dress more ethereal. Miss Shu, you are amazing. Miss Shu, let's get reacquainted. Shen Yanzi.
The exhibition is about to begin.
Thank you, Miss Shu, for saving the day. After the banquet, I'll thank you in person. Miss Shu, why didn't I see 1E Studios work backstage?
Impossible. I submitted it a long time ago. Maybe Mr. Shen was in too much of a hurry and didn't see it.
Then I'm very much looking forward to it. Your work.
So this is a Shen piece, is it? Truly, it's as stunning as ever. Perhaps this is the centerpiece of this evening's banquet.
After the banquet ends, it will be another priceless, unique piece. Miss Shu, but I'm even more excited for your work.
It's the one.
This design is novel and bold. Why haven't I seen it before?
This is Shu's latest showstopper. Miss Shu, your family matters seem to be quite unsettled.
I would never let my hard work be claimed by anyone. Excuse me. That dress just now is a creation of 1E Studio.
How dare she? This is the nationally renowned business banquet. 1E. You're also a member of the Shu family, having your work displayed under the Shu Corp name. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? This is a live broadcast. Maintaining a final semblance of decorum is beneficial for both of us.
1E Studio also originated from Shu, that's correct. But now there's no relationship whatsoever. Shu ran maliciously stealing another's design, suspected of plagiarism.
Every piece is a designer's lifeblood. I agree with Miss Shu's opinion. This matter must be thoroughly investigated.
Baseless accusations. My Shu Corp, for this piece, has been preparing for half a year. Who can prove that this piece is hers?
I can prove it. I'm sorry. I'm late.
Gunanfang has never been to this kind of business banquet. Why did he make an exception this time?
Didn't you hear the recent gossip? The head of 1E Studio is Gunanfang's girlfriend. He's here to support her.
All the design drafts are with my lawyer. They have timestamps. If anyone does not believe, they can be submitted to the relevant departments for investigation. Then, we'll know whose work it is.
From the looks of it, the one plagiarizing and stealing is Shu Corp.
Shu Corp. Such a big company, standing in this industry for over a decade, unexpectedly would do something so scandalous.
Who here doesn't know that she's your girlfriend, Gunanfang? You stepping in to help her is understandable. Falsifying things wouldn't be surprising. But this piece is indeed my shoes. I have the design drafts. Isn't that proof enough? Shu Wanyi, it's you who's unwilling to help Shu Corp, leading to this current predicament. It's all your fault.
Shuran, the Shu family has fallen so far.
Wanyi, I know you want to take the studio to the next level, but you can't resort to these shady methods.
The film was
As far as I know,
translated
you don't
and
even have the
narrated by
qualifications
M.
to attend
Media.
this banquet. How can you say this work is your design?
No wonder. You came in with second young master Shin, so you don't have an invitation.
How can? Such a prestigious domestic banquet. Let someone like this in. Where are the organizers? Someone explain this. Mr. Gu, you see this matter escalating is not good for anyone. Why don't we let this young lady leave first? I'll suppress this matter.
Wan Yi, you are my sister after all. We are family. As long as you admit your mistake, I won't hold it against you. I won't pursue any responsibility of your studio.
Remember what I told you. I'll give you a home. And won't let you suffer any grievances. This is the trophy design for the Mensa banquet.
Gu Nanfeng has won the Mansa Banquet Trophy again.
The design draft came from Wanyi Studio.
That's impossible. The Mansa Award winners are either globally renowned designers or long-established family businesses. How could she win this award?
A studio that has won international awards would never plagiarize your Shu family's designs.
The predecessor of today's dress is Gu Nanfeng's. There are many similarities in the design. I don't know where you got my manuscript, but my work will not tolerate the Shu family's desecration.
Mr. Gu, please calm down. I'll investigate this. The truth of this matter is unclear. I believe in Miss Shu's character. Today's Shen's work was Miss Shu's emergency rescue. Her ability is evident. I believe such a capable designer would never plagiarize the desperate Shu family's work.
Thank you, Mr. Shen.
And thank you, Miss Shu, for saving the day. Let's have dinner together sometime.
No need, thank you. I've only been gone for a few days, and you've already got admirers.
Let's talk about it when we get home.
Shuren bribed the banquet administrator and unauthorizedly changed the exhibitor's name. We will pursue legal action. And the Shu family will permanently lose the opportunity to participate in the banquet.